very much. Bring them back. I try to forget that they're here, but you're going to play a song like that. Come on.
Did one of them move?
Yeah, they do. I'm not kidding.
They move, they grow, they're inappropriate at times.
They clap, too.
Yes,
if you're good,
There's a cowbell back there.
One's
Watch
giving
out.
me the eyes.
What we're talking about is, believe it or not, our show is, first of all, welcome back to the Bo Carver Show.
We get ahead of ourselves.
Here on 620 AM KEXB. And what we were just talking about is that we have a house full of monkeys, other than the co-host and the host and the guest. We have a clan of stuffed monkeys, and they are keeping us in line, and especially all my guests and co-hosts, because they give them this. JT says the stink eye.
Yeah, stink eye. Whether I'm doing good or bad.
My grandbaby put jewelry on them. She put a collar around the stink eye one, and she put a bracelet on the other. She keeps them company during the week.
They've all got names. Barbreanne's got names.
One of the colors, not the one that's giving me the stink eye. It's the socks next to him.
Yeah, he's the one right there. So we have those sometimes posted up on our Facebook page. And by the way, you can send us a friend request to Bo Carver Show, and it's actually just Bo Carver, and there's 2 Bo Carvers. So send me the request of me sitting in the studio 6:20 a.m. with the Dallas Cowboy baseball hat, and we'll take your friend request.
Yeah, it looks like you're pondering.
We're going to be running out of that pretty soon, because we're getting pretty hefty with our guest list there. Also, you can see snippets of our video clips on YouTube. So if you go to youtube.com and then search Bo Carver Show, that's BOCARVER, and then show, and put it all together like an email, it'll take you to about 20 segments we've got up, and they're all about 10 minutes. And
now, do you date them or do you name them? Like, for example, the segment today would be Renee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a title, and we try to tag him.
And we'll give a description about that.
Here you go again. The fighting.
I didn't say tap. I said tag.
Yeah, here we go. We'll tap him. We'll tap out him.
Yeah.
You've got to get that MMA plug in there somewhere.
I know.
So you can do that, and it's some of the segments I think are very, very good. Some of them you might not think so, but you can put a like or dislike or tell me to stick it or whatever you want to do, because we read them.
Give you a review, and all of your reviews have been good so far.
And become a follower, of that. So we appreciate that. And also, we have added a segment called the Wheelie Report, and we have the Triple R's, which is the Roving Reporters. And this week, and on the line right now, is our Triple R from Colorado. Give it up for Bill Urquhart.
Yay!
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Bill, how's it going, buddy?
Morning. It's a happy birthday, Bo.
Hey, thank you, man.
Is there a fire over there?
Almost happy birthday, or happy almost birthday.
Well, I'll take however you're giving it to me. And since you're from Colorado and you're that far away, it's okay to get up early and do
He'll
that.
send you smoke signals from there.
Yeah. So how are you, buddy?
Oh, doing great. It's just so much fun starting the weekend with some monkey business on the Bo Carver Show. Bo Studio is a perfect place for this. Up here in the mountains where I live, we only have one radio station, and it's public radio.
I thought it was just 620 AM KEXB. Our show.
The internet,
They're as bad as the pygmies up there in Colorado.
You're listening to the radio.
There we go.
There you go.
Those monkeys just wouldn't know what to do on public radio. So
is that right?
You're very fortunate having Kate.
Well, neither would I, so you're probably in good shape for not getting us then.
There you go.
Well, Bo and I were talking. What he wants from us reporters is a story that listeners haven't heard of, and that can help folks start their Saturday with a smile. And if not a smile, then maybe a story that they can use later.
Correct.
Such as, we know Uncle Joe's crazy, but he's not as crazy as this is.
That's right. Exactly.
That's a good phrase.
This is the time in Colorado for a very strange activity that I just learned about, called SHED, shed hunting.
Shed hunting.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
And
I suspect that it's enjoyed by a shrinking number of people.
Well, we have shrinks on the show every now and then because they got to look at me and go, we got to work on this guy.
Yeah, well, this is monkey business in the wild, which can be quite dangerous. The Department of Wildlife wrote an article about it in our local paper, urging people, please don't do this.
Don't do this.
Are you able to explain what that really is?
Yes, I didn't know what it was when I read
should we tell the audience to don't try this at home?
Don't ever try it anywhere.
And definitely don't. If you got a shed, stop listening right now.
In my mind, when I read it, I pictured wandering in the woods looking for a little structure.
Right.
But although I've done that, that's not what it is.
I feel this anxiety growing in me.
Yes,
what is it?
This is the time every year when the bull elk shed their antlers and start growing new ones.
Oh.
In 10 years up here, we found exactly 3. The elk cover an awful lot of ground, and the antlers are great white in the white snow, and it's hard to find.
Right.
But this shed hunting is more intense. Picture this. Some people actually go out and find a bull elk and then try to confine it against a tree or a rock so that maybe it'll drop its antlers. This is bona fide crazy.
Are the antlers valuable?
They are valuable. There's an export market for them if you don't want to keep them and make a lamp out of them.
Well, the more points, the more valuable they are.
Some more aphrodisiac in China or something.
That's probably where it is. There's a lot of business in China. But imagine this. After breakfast, you say, I know what we can do today. Let's go find a 700-pound wild animal.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay?
Right.
He'll be irritated because food is scarce. He'll be carrying 1 or 2 solid bone antlers, each at least 5 feet long, and each weighing at least 12 pounds with sharp prongs.
Wow.
Here's where it gets fun. We'll back him up against something so that he gets really upset, and then maybe he'll drop his antlers and we can grab one.
That's insane.
Nice. I like it.
So, when does that season open? When's shed hunting open up there?
Well, it's late February through most of March.
That's insane.
You know what I say? I say let them do it. Thin out the herd. We don't need people doing that.
Yeah, we let the
people.
These people vote too. You know what I'm saying? Right. So let them.
That's insane.
I wonder how much they get for them.
What I think they ought to do is people that have and use this very type of decision making should be confined where we expect them to be and where they can enjoy the companionship
1 minute.
of thinkers. Now, up here, there's only one place to put them, in local government.
Right, there you go. That's what I'm saying. Yes, where they can legally make these types of decisions.
Yeah. I think they've sent a few down here, Bill. We got some of them down in this area, too. So, hey, that's awesome, man. We appreciate that report. Y'all give it up for Bill Urquhart from Colorado.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks so much for calling in. He's going to be a regular on our show, maybe not every week, but ever so often, at least once a month, right, Bill?
30.
Hopefully, but it depends. I mean, sometimes the wheels get frozen up here.
So does my wheels. Hey, y'all, we got to go. Thank you, Bill Urquhart from Colorado with that Wheelie report.
JT,
and my co-host, JT King.
Yes, sir.
And Hank Hochstetler and Barbreanne. And our guest today, Renee Wagner. Thank you so much for being on the show, buddy.
Thank you.
We'll have you back.
Awesome.
And we love y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. And this is Big Wheels Bo, and tomorrow's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Bo.
KEXB.
Hello, this is Doug Parker with the Ambitious Radio Network. Tune in Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. to hear engaging conversations with today's most influential thought leaders, authors, and interesting entrepreneurs. We will be discussing their successes, failures, tipping points, and many other topics that you can learn from and apply to your business immediately after listening.
Get inspired and motivated with us this morning at 9. The Ambitious Radio Network with Doug Parker, right here on 620 a.m. and online at 620am KEXB. KEXP.com, your experts in business.
The UT Arlington Mavericks march to the dance is underway. The Mavericks are coming off a record-shattering season, and head coach Scott Cross has his team locked in for a run at the Sun Belt Conference title. Listen all season long to the Mavericks on their quest for another conference championship and a trip to the NCAA tournament. Tonight, your Mavericks battle Louisiana. Tune in at 6:45 Central for all the action right here on 620 AM KEXB.
Hey, I'm Brant. So there's this family, Jeremy and Sharon, and a couple kids, and they're all very healthy, and they did something to save money. They switched from health insurance to MediShare, and then they had a third baby, a little girl named Anya, and she was very sick.
We've had a lot of hospital visits.